It's up to us. Like, are we really gonna be like those people that keep complaining? Oh, we need to buff, we need to nerf, we need to buff.
All right, I'm pausing. All right, there are certain ideologies in Smash, guys, that I don't respect, and one of them is people who literally are banking on nerfs.
On another nerf. And the thing is, it's like Melee. It's a 10-year-old game.
10-year-old game with a lot of crazy
with
stuff.
With a lot of crazy
Brawl
stuff.
had 0 to deaths
Exactly.
and Meta Knight. It's like
when Brawl came out, Olimar was garbage. What's Olimar like? What's at the end? How Olimar do? People thought Lucas was one of the best characters in Brawl. Lucas, guys, Lucas. Literally.
NAKAT, don't you feel Diddy needs a nerf because the fact, let me scroll up, that people have their mains but then say shit, well, F it and run to Diddy? I hate that everyone runs to him. Example, look what Ally did to you. You were up 2-0 and he ran to Diddy 2-stocked you. Like, WTF? That was, well, I beat him, like, the first set. In Winners Finals, I beat his Diddy Kong with Ness. And as soon as he beat my Ness with Diddy Kong, a matchup that I don't practice because I don't like it, I went Fox and beat him. Because that's who I go to, I use Fox to destroy Diddy Kong. But it's like, when people run to Diddy Kong in a set versus me, I smile. It's whatever. It's like they're doing what it takes to win at the end of the day, and I'm not that player, and they want to win just as much as me. So if they feel like running to Diddy Kong is going to do it, let them do it. And now it's up to you to not suck and beat them. Now, the ideologies I don't respect in like this era, especially Smash 4, I see Smash 4 players do this a lot. What we were just saying, they like Smash 4 players bank on nerfs. Like, instead of practicing and getting good at a specific matchup, players want to wait for nerfs, beg for nerfs, cry for nerfs, say this is broken, this is unbeatable, they can't do this, instead of practicing, learning the matchup and applying themselves to getting better at the game before they try to even do anything else. Like, people are waiting on nerfs. Instead of learning how to fight Diddy Kong, oh, I can't do it. Nerf. We need a nerf. And then
ban.
There you go. Oh yeah,
that was
or ban him.
Now it's ban. Really ban? Meta Knight was 50 million times worse. You couldn't do anything. His tornado beat out everybody's option. Did we ban him?
it's viewer culture now is like people. It's terrible.
We're not being a grassroots anymore. We're getting away from. We're growing from grassroots.
Except you ran to Diddy when you were down to Nairo in finals and beat him that way. Well, when you look at it this way, how many times have I played Nairo? A bajillion times. And one time, during the early stages of Smash for Wii U, I used Diddy Kong because at that point in time in the tournament, I knew, hey, I can go Diddy Kong and beat him. What I did? Did it. Play to win. Now, when you look after that, after every single time I've played Nairo, I've beaten him with Ness. And then the most recent time we played, I beat him with Ness and Fox. So it's a point of where I can still win with my characters, but if I know I can use a character to get in somebody's head, I'm gonna do that. It's tournament. It's play to win. So I think I've only used Diddy Kong in 3 sets in tournament in my entire career, but the rest have been Ness and Fox.
But not only that, he counterpicked Dark Pit against them.
To be honest, I don't even need to explain myself, to be honest. Well, it's just, it's play to win, regardless. Well, I mean, that's why I don't get mad at people when they choose Diddy Kong.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like one of those things, like, let's say I know you have a big weakness against Mario. Let's say, like, my Mario, like, no, you have a big weakness and you're winning. Of course I'm going to go Mario because it's going to upset you. Then I went Mario. No matter if I played him or not. If it's going to upset you and I won, now you're going to be like, oh, man, like, I don't know if I can win this. It gives doubt. It makes them, like, frustrated. And especially Nairo's one of those emotional players that if you get into his head, it's almost a set.
And it's viewer culture. It's viewer culture, but it's like people, like when the people watching feel entitled to a lot. They feel entitled to seeing this character get far in this tournament or seeing this character play on stream, when in reality
it's that player.
Yeah, it's the
getting up
the
to
player,
this player.
Yeah, the player that's sitting in that chair playing in tournament for his tournament life, not yours, for his tournament life. Whatever he feels that he needs to do to win the set, he needs to do it.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it means running to the top tier. Yep. If you lose to that person's top tier, you need to get better at the matchup. You need to get better. If you are losing to pocket Diddy Kongs, that's not Diddy Kong's fault. That's your fault.
Yep, I agree.
Literally, that's it. It's your fault. If I throw out my pocket Diddy Kong against you and you lose to it, get better at the matchup. It's not Diddy Kong's fault. It's your fault. And responsibility relies on you. I have a perfect record versus Diddy Kong. Literally, I just bop Diddy Kong. That's it. I just go Fox and win. You can do it. But yeah, viewer culture is entitled to seeing what they want to see on the screen, and if they don't see what they want to see, then it's a riot in chat. If you watch VG Bootcamp chats, whenever Diddy Kong is on the stream, that's the worst place to be. You don't want to be in that chat. It's just a cesspool of ignorance and hate, not only to the character but to the player, and it's disrespectful. And I hate that. That's why that guy that came in the chat earlier while Jonathan was playing Diddy Kong and said, "Oh, Diddy Kong is a new character," I wanted to ban him instantly. It's annoying. It's disrespectful. You need to relax. It irks me actually. So,
I mean, cause like it stems from like he used to go through it with Ice Climbers.
Yeah, that's exactly why it irks me the most. It's like all you guys in here, most of you guys are probably new to Smash 4. You didn't maybe follow Brawl as much back in the day, but I used to main Fox in Brawl, and I still had him as a backup character, but there came a point in time where I got chain grabbed to death by like a lot of people. People wanted to counterpick me in order to beat me, and you know what? It sucked. But it made sense. If they couldn't beat my Fox, why not choose a 90-10 matchup and destroy me? They didn't need to have experience in. You literally grabbed me and I died. So what did I do? I picked up Ice Climbers to ditto the Ice Climbers, to beat Pikachu, and to beat Cheeks. Now, when I played Ice Climbers, it was like, oh wow, I can, I'm beating these people that were beating me, and they were getting tight because they were losing to Ice Climbers. And Ice Climbers have the ability to 0-to-death chain grab, something Diddy Kong does not have.
From zero, every single stock, every single character.
At any percent, if you get grabbed, as long as the Ice Climber doesn't mess up, you will die. Think of that. Now, I mained those characters towards the mid-end of Brawl, and you know what?
He became a top player. He's one of the best Ice Climbers.
I didn't look at chats, because I knew that every time I played, there were people in that chat doing the same thing that they're doing to Diddy Kong players. They were doing it to me, saying all these harsh things about me, the character, stuff like that. And now I don't know who has been doing it, and I don't know if you're in my chat right now, like in my face, like, oh hi NAKAT, oh my god, because I now play Ness and Fox because they took Ice Climbers out of the game. But it's like, I don't want support from those people. If I knew who they were, I'd literally tell them to dip. I don't want your support. Nope. That's that.
Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me.
It's really fake and it's annoying, man. So it's the same thing. This is why I can relate to the Diddy Kong players, and this is why it irks me, because while I don't have to deal with that now in Smash 4, seeing other people have to deal with it so much is pathetic. And it's viewer culture that's really doing this to people. Like, me and Zero weren't the closest, but I can see what people are saying about him, telling him to kill himself in chat, and I can't believe it. That makes me so mad.
That makes no sense.
That makes me so angry.
Overusing a character. Literally a character.
It's annoying, man. Just grow up. Like, the Smash community is better than this. Literally. If you don't like seeing a character, turn off the stream. No, don't watch the match.
Don't watch the match. Guess what? Go walk. Go take a walk. Turn off the stream for 5 minutes and go do something. How about this? How about while you see that character, go practice against that character for those couple minutes while he's playing a match. Guess what? If there's all Diddy, turn off the stream and practice against Diddy if he's that much of a problem.
But no. But people don't want to practice versus Diddy. Right. They want nerfs instead first. And no, get this. I agree that Diddy Kong needs a nerf. I agree Sheik needs to be nerfed. Rosalina probably needs one too, as well as a few other characters. But it's the simple fact that people are literally sitting on their ass like this, waiting for the nerf. Waiting for the nerf instead of doing this. And trying to learn the matchup and do what they can for now.
At least to beat it. At least to try to beat it. Get as good as they can. Because that's when he gets nerfed and you learn the matchup, it's a wrap for Diddy Kong.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Think of this. You guys are waiting for the nerf on Diddy Kong. You're losing to these pocket Diddies. Now, have you ever stopped to think that you might be losing to the player as well?
Nope.
I feel like people are more so concerned with fighting matchups rather than fighting players. When you need to do both in order to become a great player and to be proficient in whatever game you're playing. Now the thing is, if you learn how to fight not only the character but the player, when that character gets nerfed, you're going to decimate that player. Now if that character gets nerfed and that player is inherently good, you're not going to beat them regardless of the nerf. So what to do?
Might as well take the ladder. Might as well practice against the characters. And if there is a nerf, guess what? That means you will decimate those characters.
What's boring to players is not important. People are, I don't like seeing Diddy Kong because he's boring to watch. First off, you don't have to watch the match, and secondly, the player using that character isn't concerned with what's boring.
Exactly.
They're concerned with
winning. I mean, you're putting your money, you're putting your sweat,
yes.
like you're putting like everything, all the training and everything on the line. It's so much anxiety sitting in front of us.
That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. It's like the player that's sitting in that chair fighting for his tournament life, not yours, has put in the money, the time, the effort, the hours, the constant studying of his own mistakes and other players and learning matchups.
And learning his character inside out.
All that time. They've done all that work, and all the viewer has to do is sit and watch. And they have the option to not watch.
Exactly.
They just have to sit there. But instead, when they see who the player is using, instead of just leaving because they don't want to see that character, they rather open up the chat,
sit there
and send death threats.
Put on their mail.
Yep.
Like they're cheating in the mail.
Grab
their long sword.
Death
type with one hand.
Oh, ally, did he? No. It could be like this. It'd be like this. Wow. NAKAT always uses Ness and Fox. So cool, man. So cool. Oh, what? Did he? You motherfucker. And there you go.
Yep.
It's that. I've used Diddy Kong in 3 sets in tournament. And I always check after those sets. I go to the computer and look at the comments. Terrible. Terrible. That player that you were cheering for, because they used Diddy Kong 1 time, 2 times, 3 times out of the hundreds of tournaments they've been to, it's instant, oh, you're garbage now. Oh, you're dead to me. It's like, what the hell? It's like, are you serious? So, first off, to even begin with that, it's like, why does it matter? Why does it matter so much to you who I'm playing? Who are you playing? Oh,
these are the same people that are playing Diddy Kong too.
You want to see Greninja in top 8 of a tournament?
Pick them up, get good, and
pick them. Yeah, pick them up, put in the work, and you get the top 8 with Greninja. You can't rely on somebody else to do that for you. Why don't you set the example?
Some characters just don't have the potential to get top 8 though.
That's the truth. But that's something that some people don't.
They don't understand because they think it's just like people don't understand the tournament scene. That people are so new to the Smash community, they don't understand yet. Some like in every game, just characters. It could be even a WoW, anything. Some classes or characters just are not viable. They're just not.
That's the sad truth. But the thing I say to that, to be honest, is like it depends on what the player wants to do with this game. It's like you can either hold on. Yo, Exhausted Fool, thanks for subscribing. Let me get this guy out of here. Yep. Thanks for subscribing, man. Be sure to check out the sub benefits below the stream, and welcome to the Onet Boys. It's what was I saying? Wait, what were we saying?
I have really bad memory.
What were we saying? I forgot. Damn it.
Pretty much, like in any game you will ever play.
Oh, we're talking about the viability.
There's a tier list. Yeah, there's a viability. I mean,
it's like it depends on what you want to do. To be honest, it's if you want to be the best with X character, then go for it. If you don't care about winning tournaments,
and you just care about being
want to be the best with this character
and be known for it. I mean,
play that character. Play Samus. Play Samus. Go ahead.
Samus. But just know that you're not getting first at a national with Samus when there's X character that destroys your character. There's no like.
It's
What's up, Alan?
It's like. It's like Samus is a cool character.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think Samus is viable.
Guess what? I love playing as Dr. Mario. I love playing as Dr. Mario. But he's not going to win.
Do you want to win tournaments? You want to possibly be the best player in the world. Then you're gonna play a character.
You're not gonna play Doc
that you like, and that
fits your playstyle.
That fits your playstyle that you like and that is viable.
Exactly.
That's if you want to win tournaments, and that's if you gotta do what you gotta do. It's just the sad truth that some characters are not viable, and at a national at a certain level, it's like in Brawl. No matter how good you are, there is no Samus that is going to be no Samus player is going to be the top level Meta Knight, a high level Meta Knight, and primarily most of the mid level Meta Knights. That Samus can possibly lose to low level Meta Knights. Like, you can be the best Samus, but to be honest, a character is a character. And what that character is capable of, that won't change.
That's like what happened to me. Like, I was telling the stream, I think it was yesterday or today, in Brawl, I used to main Mario. The first 2 years, I used to main Mario. How good was Mario? He was trash. He was not viable. And it just came to a point. It's like, I actually want to win. I want to do better. The only way I can grow as a player is picking up a better character.
Yeah.
I was upset losing to, like, people that I know I can beat because I was limited by the options that my character possesses. So what did I do? I picked up Snake.
It's like, instead of looking at top tier, high tier characters as top tiers and high tiers, take a look at, push tiers aside for the second and literally look and see which one of these characters do I like the most.
Yep.
Play that character. That's if you want to win tournaments.
I enjoy playing Diddy Kong even before 3DS, and I don't care. It's just one of those things, like, I don't care. I enjoy, and not only do I enjoy playing him, he fits. He makes me not camp, which is one of my biggest problems. Is I always have a problem with running, and with Diddy Kong, I don't. Do I run with Diddy Kong? No.
It's literally.
It's one of those things.
What
like,
I get you just said, like, you have freedom to choose who you want. Exactly.
Yep.
Anybody in this chat can play any character they want to. It's if you come across another player that plays a character you don't like, don't disrespect that player.
Exactly. Don't disrespect the player. Don't
be more mature about it.
Don't even disrespect the character. Just be like, I lost. I guess I gotta practice more. It's really that. That's really it.
Like, I'm tired of this entitlement from, like, the viewer base of things, because viewers are important. Viewers also help the game grow.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
I love most of the people, if not all of the people in this chat
a lot
right
of
now.
people are really amazing.
And it's like, it's really happens in tournament streams.
Tournament is the that's the thing.
It's
like,
a cesspool of hate, and it makes
it's
our
because there's like
community look
4K
terrible.
streamers watching an event, and a lot of them aren't even from the Smash community. They just hearsay, and a lot of it's just it's a Saturday.
It's like I would be very upset if we lost opportunities because someone really important from Nintendo, really important, actually looked at one of the streams. They were watching it to see what was going on, to see the tournament, and they're also looking at the chat to see what's being said. You know, they want to be a part of the whole experience, and they're saying, oh, this player needs to die because they use Diddy Kong. I've seen that before. I've seen it multiple times.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I've seen kill yourself. I've seen, like, so many things. Like, it's sad.
But